All right, ladies and gentlemen, what is going on? So, GrubHub may be stopping the use of gig economy workers. I'm not very happy about this. We're going to talk about it right now. Stick around. That's coming up right here on Paid to Drive, one of the only channels on YouTube trying to put a little bit more of that money right back in your pocket in so many ways. Shout out to BZ and shout out to everybody who is out there watching in YouTube land. That's right, everybody. I hope you're all doing well out there and all that good stuff. So, what is going on? Let's see. I don't know if notifications are working. I'm going to give it a minute to kick in here. If you guys are a delivery driver in the gig economy, like GrubHub, UberEATS, Postmates, DoorDash, Caviar, Instacart, Amazon Flex, Deliv, E24, Seamless, or any of the others, you should absolutely, positively be subscribed to this channel with all notifications turned on, everybody. That's right. That's how we do it. This is how we do it. You guys know that one? So, when I'm recording this live right now, it's showing I have 0 viewers, 0 likes, so I don't know if the notifications are getting sent out. I have no idea. Actually, now it says I have 1 person, so I don't know. May have to redo this, but maybe not. So I'm going to just kind of run through this here. So if you guys know, what's up, Queens B? What's up? If you guys knew, the company Just Eat, based out of the Netherlands, bought GrubHub a little while back. And this article that came out a little while ago, I think a couple of days ago, explains a little bit about what their plan is moving forward. And I got to give a huge shout out to Zanaya Yarda and William Widows for sharing this. Because let's just face it, guys, this is the real deal. You know, it's no joke. And guys, give me 1 second real quick. Hold on. Let's fix that up. What's up? Yeah, no notifications, huh? No notifications got sent out. Why is that not a surprise? But anyway, I'm just going to run through this. Whoever sees this is going to see it. Whoever's not going to see it's not going to see it, but it is what it is. So guys, if you guys could let me know in the comments section what time you guys got the notification for this, or what time you're watching this. Did you get a push notification, or did you have to search my channel manually? Let me know. And of course, we're going for 150 thumbs up down below. Comment 111 if you smash that like. Comment 222 if you haven't yet. And if this is your first time here, subscribe with all notifications on. Comment 777 if you're subscribed with all notifications on. Comment 888 if you haven't yet. And obviously you can see how important it is to keep the notifications on. So sorry about that delay. So it says, the boss of one of the world's biggest food delivery platforms has told the BBC he intends to end gig working at his company across Europe. Now keep in mind, this is Just Eat, okay? At first. Traveling Tyler, everything's good here in Canada. I'm glad to hear it. So Jitsi Grown, who runs Just Eat Takeaway, who now owns GrubHub, says he would rather run his company with staff who got benefits and more workplace protection. It is the model he has used at the takeaway.com part of the business he founded 20 years ago. Gig workers have flexible hours, but normally not benefits like holiday pay. In many industries, the coronavirus has made incomes more unsteady for these workers as companies look to cut back on discretionary spending. Asked if the pandemic had made him more sensitive to the difficulties gig workers face, Mr. Grown said, "It's our intent not to have those in Europe." He said he did not like the people his company relies on to deliver food from restaurants to have to endure tougher working conditions. See, this guy actually cares, you know, it's from what it sounds like. We're a large multinational company with quite a lot of money, and we want to ensure our people, he said. We want to be certain they do have benefits, that we do pay taxes on those workers. Those workers have at least been busy since coronavirus lockdowns began across Europe, and of course throughout, the United States. In the company's 3 biggest European markets, the UK, Germany, and the Netherlands, orders rose 34% to 149 million in the first half of the year, compared with the same time in 2019. Mega mergers. 2 huge mergers mean Just Eat Takeaway is set to be the world's biggest food delivery company outside of China. A $7.3 billion deal with U.S. rival GrubHub was announced in June, while Takeaway, founded by Mr. Grown, completed a $5.9 billion deal for UK-based Just Eat in January. And that was in pounds, I believe. Mr. Grown says demand for his company's services have recovered from an initial fall when Europe first went into lockdown, leading to a 30% fall in revenue. What we've seen in March is that our revenue actually dropped because people were hoarding food at the supermarkets and were basically surrounded by a lot of food, and therefore there was no need to order online, he said. And for those of you guys watching right now, comment 111 if you smashed the like, 222 if you haven't yet. And just so you guys know, this is the owner. There's your new owner of GrubHub, the Just Eat owner, just Jitsi Grown. However, eating habits have since changed, with millions ordering food in because they weren't able to visit restaurants. Mr. Grown said if you're locked down in your house for 2 weeks, then you also want to eat something else. And so we saw an increase of demand from April onwards. If you guys are in the chat, say hello. And now we're actually growing much faster than we anticipated. The GrubHub deal means that growth will accelerate even further, giving Mr. Grown more to digest at a time when many companies are putting expansion plans on hold because of the pandemic. He said the merger was a logical thing, and while he would have liked more time between that deal and the Just Eat one, he said, let's be realistic. Probably it would not have been possible in 2 years. Interesting. So listen to this part coming up. In the first 6 months of this year, GrubHub, which operates in 4,000 U.S. cities, took an average of 581,700 orders a day. That's pretty crazy. That could mean Mr. Grown hiring a lot more staff. At the moment, freelance delivery drivers take those meals from restaurants to customers, which is us, obviously, independent contractors. So here's the really important line here. He says, we're still evaluating, for instance, Canada, and of course, later on, we'll have to look at the US. But it doesn't mean riders will necessarily lose the flexibility that many enjoy and some use to top up the salaries they get from a main job. So that's a good sign, okay? That's a good sign. So again, it would still require us to be employees, but they're trying to keep it as flexible as possible. And again, this is not 100% confirmed. This is just based off this article from BBC, the British Broadcasting Company. Excuse me. Mr. Grown says there may be scope to keep the freelance model in some countries, if it is possible to pay insurance for them, but he said, it is our intent to make the quality of life of these people a lot better than what it might be now. So that's the end of the article. What do you guys think about it? If GrubHub were to stop using us as independent contractors, hire us as employees, but still keep a lot of the flexibility of being an independent contractor, how would you feel about that? Like, for instance, you would be like, I don't want to say no different, but you would be like the equivalent of like a Domino's driver or a Pizza Hut driver or a Papa John's driver, where you're still using your own car, but you're still technically on the books as an employee. I'm just curious what you guys think about that. Is that something that would interest you or not? For me, I want it to stay the way it is. I mean, I feel like we've said that countless times. So that's how I feel about it, employee or not, flexibility or not. Unless being an employee is like 401k and this and that, and you can pick when you want to work still or whatever. It would have to be almost identical to how it is now without too many changes in order for me to like sign off on it and be okay for myself. So that's my 2 cents. What are your thoughts down below? And please let me know whenever you saw this video, whatever time it is and whatever state you're in, because when I'm doing this live, we have 6 people here. The notifications were not sent out. It only shows we have 2 likes. Let's see if we can get those likes up. Comment 111 if you hit the like, 222 if you haven't yet. Subscribe with all notifications on. Thank you to all of our patrons over at patreon.com/PaidToDrive. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. There's a link down below if you want to sign up. And of course, make sure to download the Get Upside Gas app. Comment 333 for yes, 444 for no. If you haven't downloaded it yet, pump your gas, print out your receipt, take a picture of your receipt with the Get Upside Gas app, and within 48 hours or so, you'll get anywhere from 15 cents to 45 cents a gallon back, which is pretty fantastic. And if a friend or family member signs up using your code, you'll get paid every time they pump gas. It's called Get Upside. Link is in the description right down below. Download it for free today. And if you made it to the end, comment end 102. I'll give you a second to do that. End 102. Thank you, Alf Nation, and everybody else for being here. Get that money, get that honey. Keep hustling and keep bustling. we'll see you guys next time right here on Paid to Drive YouTube channel. That's right. Wait, hold on a second. Wait a minute. Did notifications just get sent out? This is weird. What's up, Derek Wagner? No? Yes? No? It looks like it didn't happen. Anyway, let me get on out of here, guys. If you made it to the end, comment checkpoint 4 and end 102, and we'll see you next time a little later. Peace.